All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for January 29th through the 4th of February 2018. All right, so lunar eclipse week. We have a lunar eclipse on Wednesday in your 12th house. Now gaining some insight about maybe your deep psychology, your deep spiritual self, your unconscious self, what you can become more aware of and essentially accept about yourself and life that can help you have more peace in your life, more tranquility, more spiritual connection, more connection to the now moment as well. So really good week for this. If there has been anything over the past 6 months you've been developing with yourself spiritually, this could be the high point of this. But regardless, for all of you, gaining this insight can help now you shift into a new direction for the next 6 months regarding your life path about developing your spiritual self. So we have that along with some other aspects this week. So let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, Leo, here's your chart for the week. As a reminder, this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out that link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. So another announcement too, actually, I am going to be taking a break from the weeklies here for a bit. For those of you who have been following the channel for some time, do know that I do need to take a break from time to time with some of these weeklies and dailies. I'll still be doing the dailies as usual, so that's going to be continuing, but I just do need a bit of a break at least with the weeklies. But hopefully, it won't take too long, and I would imagine I'll be back within a short period of time. So let's look at this week for you here, Leo. We do have Mars going into your 4th house right off the bat on Monday. I think there's this motivation shift coming into the week where you can really unlock, I think, your motivation and drive is maybe regarding matters pertaining to home or family or your health, right? Really good for this the next month and a half. And this does mean too, like your motivations and stuff, maybe a bit of a low right now, but the way to implement them is through this more personal life stuff. I mean, connecting emotionally with those in your life that you're close to, like family, but also soul family and even friends when there's that type of connection. So really getting into this emotional side of things and maybe even working out, getting into the connection with your body with Mars in that 4th house. And that can unlock the motivation drive through these more personal things in life. So early in the week as well, Venus does go over the South Node in your 6th house as a reminder that, this year really is about bringing some balance back to your work sector, to your routine sector, if there's anything imbalanced or out of balance with this. So Venus over the South Node can help you do this, help you let go of maybe some old values regarding your work or your routine or self-improvement that can help balance this area. And then on Wednesday, the lunar eclipse in the 12th house is again this now status check and now even in many ways new development of your spiritual self, right? Your psychological self, your unconscious mind, becoming more aware of that, your spiritual beingness, your connection with God or the universe or life in the present moment, developing things like meditation, prayer, spiritual activities, whatever it is. So whatever the insight is here, great week to now pivot and shift for the next 6 months. Where can you now, over the next 6 months, continue to develop and learn about, right, and cultivate more of this spiritual connectivity? And for the purpose, you could say the 12th house is to find peace, right? To find peace, tranquility, and connect to that now moment. So great week for this. Thursday, Mercury does go into that 6th house. I think there's a lot of focus on your work and your routine, your day-to-day stuff right now, which is great. You can be gaining energy through this with the sun. And now Mercury going in here, you'll probably be thinking a little bit more about that. Maybe you were thinking a little more about your self-expression and joys and passions, and now you'll be thinking, I think, a little bit more in terms of the work, which is already the emphasis, but you could notice that mental shift on Thursday. Now, over the weekend, the sun does go over the South Node, so you're transforming this weekend. You're releasing some old aspects of self, some old ideas of self maybe, some old unhealthy patterns regarding yourself in general. All right, so really good weekend to do this. Again, spiritual activities, and all this can help facilitate this process. But it's all for you to, again, find that balance. And it's balanced with your work, and it's balanced with your routine. And the key to doing that might be that 12th house, getting rest, peace, tranquil time, accepting, becoming more aware of your deeper self, deeper psychology, spiritual side, your intuition, developing that as well, bringing more presence into your work and routine, right? That kind of stuff. And then over the weekend, Mercury does sextile Mars. So there's a good synergy here, I think, with your private and personal life that you're, again, likely motivated towards, and your work and routine. Your health sectors really getting a good synergy here. And then also over the weekend, Venus does square up to Jupiter. So it is another reminder that it's a great year for you to communicate, to learn, to do some speaking, some writing, some learning, connect with your peers or your neighbors. And so there could be some constructive things you can challenge yourself with maybe this weekend, but you might be feeling a little bit inspired here. So if so, great to do that. And again, maybe a bit inspired to get into that self-improvement and bring some balance back to that daily routine. All right, so Leo, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next daily forecast.